State lawmakers are looking for answers in the unsuccessful execution of Thomas Creech on Wednesday. A legislative committee questioning the head of the Idaho Department of Correction about what happened and the qualifications of the medical team involved. Abby Davis has more on what was said during that hearing.
Go ahead when you're ready.
During a House committee hearing Thursday.
And for the record, my name is Josh Tewalt, Director for the Idaho Department of Correction.
Tewalt addressed controversy surrounding the failed execution of 73-year-old Thomas Creech.
A physical examination demonstrated they believed they had confidence in being able to get access. What that examination couldn't tell was the quality of that access.
He says the medical team tried 8 times at 8 different spots to insert an IV.
Not only do they have to establish an IV, they have to establish an IV that they have confidence in that will be able to deliver the quantity of chemicals necessary to carry out death by lethal injection without having infiltration, without having other adverse effects that will and has led to botched executions.
Is there any chance that your team maybe doesn't, for political reasons, doesn't believe in execution and therefore couldn't find a vein?
I would point out that we have some membership that was also a part of the Rhodes and Levitt executions, as was I. So it would require a change in politics. I don't know how else to respond to that other than, you know, they have my complete trust and confidence, and nobody took yesterday harder than they did.
He also defended the team's skills. The volunteers are required to have at least 3 years of specific medical experience.
There are lots of ways to establish IV access in the course of an emergency. We aren't in the practice of emergency medicine. It's a very different legal threshold that we have to establish, where we are not practicing medicine with the intent to save a life. It is the exact opposite. So we have very strict safeguards that we adhere to related to the 8th Amendment, and we take those seriously.
Do you suspect, does the medical team suspect, that he did anything such as countermeasures to make this more difficult?
From the moment the death warrant is entered, Mr. Creech is under 24-hour, 7-day-a-week direct observation by our staff. Any types of countermeasures to purposefully dehydrate or any other such it's inconsistent with our experiences.
The Idaho Department of Correction has not said if it will seek another death warrant for Creech.